Well, we live in the year 2016, and it seems like the world could not be more tolerant of anybody. Wait, but one certain fast food chain is not so tolerant. And I'm not talking about Chick-fil-A, I'm talking about McDonald's. Okay, so the Powerpuff Girls, well, they were awesome. And a guy couldn't really say that back in the times when the original show was on because they had a reputation. I was so happy to hear that Cartoon Network is giving the Powerpuff Girls a reboot because since then, there's been the bronies, and the brony community has made it to where I can watch whatever I want and no one will think I'm a loser. So I went to work today, some lady brings in her daughter and she has like a Powerpuff Girls toy from McDonald's, and I'm like, oh, that thing's cool. I should run over to McDonald's on my break and get one of myself. And I do that. I go to McDonald's and I order a Happy Meal, which, you know, a Happy Meal is not enough food to quench my hunger because I'm not a kid anymore, but, you know, worth it for the Powerpuff Girls toy. So then they give me this, and I'm sure some people saw me order this, and that does not help my masculinity any. But then again, with these times, who cares? And I saw, look, it's the Powerpuff Girls. I'm gonna get one of these toys. I'm gonna get a toy of one of these. I don't know which one, but I'm gonna get a toy. It'll be okay because it's 2016, June. The world is totally tolerant. So I remember back in the days, McDonald's would ask you, do you want a toy for a boy or a girl, when they had boy-girl toys, because you don't want to give a Barbie toy to a boy or anything. And I just felt like, oh, what a world we're living in, when the woman at the counter did not ask me if I wanted it for a boy or a girl. Because the Powerpuff Girls are cool. It's okay for guys to like them. It was okay back then for guys to like them. It's just, you know, we would be judged. And, you know, it got labeled a girl show just because all the main characters were girls. So that was just a big, I love the world now. So I go back to work with this. I eat it in my car in the parking lot. And in the parking lot where I work. Not at McDonald's parking lot, because then I'd have gone in and torn them a new one. But yeah, I opened it up and what is this? I don't... Skylanders Superchargers Spitfire plus Hot Streak. I don't remember this from the show. That's because, look, I only saw this side. They have toys for girls and toys for boys. Just because all these characters are girls does not mean a guy cannot enjoy these. Have you seen the commercials they have, or the bumpers they have on Cartoon Network for when the Powerpuff Girls is coming on? They have little boys promoting the Powerpuff Girls, like fans of the show, sending in their own videos to Cartoon Network, and they put it on TV. Also, the Powerpuff Girls, when they had their world premiere, it was at some festival or something, there were a lot of fans out there, men and women, boys and girls. They did not look ashamed to like this show at all. But McDonald's still thinks, oh, these are for girls. A guy that likes these? No. Oh, what a freak or something. Last year, gays were granted the right to get married. And this year, a straight guy can't get a Powerpuff Girls toy in his McDonald's Happy Meal. Okay, flashback. The last time I ordered a Happy Meal, which I don't order many Happy Meals because it's not much food for me. It's when they had My Little Pony toys and they had some other toy for boys. And it was a guy at the counter. He asked me if I wanted it for a boy or a girl. And I was like, should it matter? Don't you know about the bronies? But, you know, I just wanted my toy. So I said for a girl. And I looked in my Happy Meal before I left, and it was a toy for a boy. Allegedly. But I didn't want a toy for a boy. I went to the table and said, I want a girl toy. There are little girls, in the restaurant with their ponies. I wanted a pony. And yeah, a lady came, and she found a girl toy for me. That guy maybe he was just intolerant of bronies, but, you know. But this time, they didn't even ask me if I wanted it for a boy or a girl. Maybe they just gave me a boy toy because I am a male, but also they should have taken into consideration that I'm kind of too old for a Happy Meal, so I could have just been ordering this for my kid, which I didn't have with me, so it could have been a boy or a girl. You don't know what gender my kid is. But they gave me one for a boy. I guess so, 50-50 chance. But wait, let's say I have a son. And if my son were like any other little boy this day and age, he would be totally tolerant of accepting this as a unisex show. Ruin this. You know, I don't even really care about the toy that much because it's a McDonald's toy. I don't care. And I don't even really play with toys much anymore. This is about accepting the times we live in. We took a huge step back from 2015 to 2016. And that's not okay. Oh, and look here. You can, like, pop out Blossom and... Once again, the day is saved. This is my Powerpuff Girls toy McDonald's, and there is no way you're taking it away from me. Go f*** yourself, Ronald.